Welcome back, Watch Crazy people, and today's video is a quick 6-month on the wrist update with this beauty, The Last Laugh by Mr. Jones Watches. If you're not aware, I received the watch to review back in January. If you haven't seen that full review already, then please do check it out. The link can be found in the description below. But before we drive right in, I would like to make you aware of a fantastic opportunity. I am giving away unlimited subscriptions to the channel for no limited time, completely free. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, and that's it. You'll automatically be enrolled for free. It really is that easy. So hit that subscribe button now if you don't wish to lose out on this incredible offer. Anyway, it's actually been a little over 6 months since I've owned the watch, and I have worn it as my daily driver for just over 6 months. So I feel it'd be a fair amount of wrist time to give a more accurate impression. I was initially planning on recording the general public's reaction to the watch, as in the first few weeks before the lockdown, the watch was getting much interest. Everywhere I went, pretty much. However, just like all of our plans, unfortunately, this year, many things have been, put on the back burner. So sadly, that didn't go ahead. So with that, have my thoughts changed about the watch since January? Well, the strap certainly has. Look at that. And yeah, I mean, I suppose the strap is probably a good indication I definitely like the watch, otherwise I wouldn't have spent my good hard-earned money on a new appendage. Well, the skull certainly needs some bones, and this was the closest fit, but more on this custom strap later. The watch is awesome. The only downsides I would say are that it can be difficult to read in lower lights. When you cast a little bit of a shadow, you see, so it can be a little bit difficult without getting a direct light directly on top of it. Otherwise, there's no problems at all. Obviously, it doesn't glow in the dark. But separate from that, unless you are left-handed or ambidextrous, the crown being small and on the left-hand side can be a little fiddly, however. It's can be a little bit fiddly to adjust. To be honest, I've only had to do this a few times anyway so far, so turning it upside down as I've done now actually helps resolve with the issue. So no problems really at all there. The movement has been keeping extremely good time. I couldn't tell you exactly what has gained or lost day by day, but it's averaging about a loss of 2 minutes over the course of 3 months or so, which in my view is excellent. Obviously, I've probably somehow been wearing it at the right angles to get it to be 2 minutes, but either way, that's pretty amazing. And something else I really like about the watch, I hadn't picked up on the first time, or first couple of weeks of owning it, surprisingly, was not that the hour markers just jump, but when they do so, you get a little clicking sound. Let's see if I can get this on camera or not. That's a little blurred, isn't it? So let's go forward. And if you listen carefully, as it changes time, you get a little click. Probably talking over that, my apologies. You get a little click, which is kind of very satisfying. It's quite helpful in the respect of, like a digital watch, you get a little beep every hour. So it helps you tell the time, at least sort of on the hour without looking at the watch, which is quite handy indeed. And it's such a unique design that it's difficult to get bored of. I'd say at least 80% of the time I look down at my wrist to read the time, it brings a smile to my face. I mean, it's smiling back at you. How can it not? It gives me just as much enjoyment now as it did when I unboxed it 7 months ago. There really isn't any other brands at this price point, which is currently £215, that offers so much uniqueness, fun and individuality. Now, the strap is not a permanent replacement, but I felt that the watch would benefit from a bone-like strap, and because we have hot weather over the past few months and the leather strap with a less absorbent backing fares better with sweat, I thought this would be a lot better. And in part, I didn't want to obviously ruin the subtleness of the original strap, which I have hither. There we go. Which is kind of a suede, it's probably sort of nubucky feel, and therefore it's obviously a lot more absorbent a surface. And you know, unfortunately, when they get a lot of sort of salt into them, they start cracking up and so forth, and they go all horrible and smelly. So you don't particularly want to do that. But the original strap does give, obviously, that's why I still wear it, a completely different look to the watch. It's almost like putting on a dinner jacket with the little pinstripes down the sides. It really is very different. It's very nice indeed. So that won't be going anywhere. It will be swapped over from time to time. The new strap I picked up from a company called ZicZac Leather. They're based in Vietnam. It's a custom-made strap with using wild ostrich leather from Africa. And it's, I mean, it's kind of like a reptilian, bony sort of texture and look to it, which is very nice. I mean, it's very soft from the top. The back is obviously a lot tougher. It's not as comfortable as this, or soft to wear and subtle, but it's still very nice. It's very comfortable. The stitching is excellent. It really is, you know, very, very top quality stuff. Even the finishing along the sides. And the other great thing is that because it was made to measure, these buckles, I can fit the original buckle onto the watch, which is great because obviously having the original design, which fits lovely with the case itself, with those little arms going in, you got that nice little twists and turns there. It really sort of goes well with the watch. It also fits nicely with that strap as well. You can see it sort of fits very, very sort of in line. You know, it sort of doesn't stick out or anything like that. So it's very nice indeed. So yeah, the strap, including shipping, was only £40, which is pretty amazing. If you think that you pay that for a standard calf leather Hirsch strap, it's extremely good indeed. So it's not going to be everyone's taste or cup of tea, of course, but in my view, it really adds, you know, to the overall look of the watch. Now, anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I think the watch is really something superb. It's something which you should, I don't know, I mean, it's very difficult. If you do go to London, I would suggest going to Mr. Jones's shop just underneath the Oxo Tower and have a look at their designs and try one on. Otherwise, they're pretty cheap, and I would definitely suggest getting your hands on one. Let me know, like I said, your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for your free unlimited subscription to the channel. Thanks for watching. Until the next time.